Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Tier 1 Cards and Games in Anchorage, Alaska, where I'll be playing a 200-point Kill Team game between my Genestealer Cults and John's Eldar. So, the story that we've got going on here is that we're going an Eldar planet has suddenly had a Genestealer Cult infestation. That's right. Genestealer cults can happen on any kind of planet. So we are going to be having a Genestealer cult has uprisen here, and in the night they've come and attacked a group of scouts for the Eldar who have been coming through the city trying to take it back for the Eldar. We are going to be doing the Alone in the Dark mission, and so before we go any further, let's show you the two armies and specialists that will be fighting it out today. So for the Genestealer cults, I'll be running a 13-man neophyte hybrid squad with 2 mining lasers and 2 grenade launchers, and a 5-man pure strain squad with scything talons. And for the Eldar, he'll be running a 5-man ranger squad and a 5-man Wind Rider squad with scatter lasers. So for the Genestealer cult, from left to right, we have my leader, who will be seizing initiative on a 4+. We have my dirty fighting specialist, who will be has murderous blows, so he'll be re-rolling to wounds in close combat. I then have my weapons specialist, who has Eagle Eye, and then we have my guerrilla specialist with preferred enemy. And for the Eldar, from left to right, we have his leader, who will be seizing the initiative on a 4+. We have specialist there with infiltrate. We have a specialist with feel no pain. And then we have a specialist with Reaping Volley. All right, so those are the two armies and specialists. Let's go over deployment here. I've got my specialist Genestealer back here. I've got my leader back here. I've got my preferred enemy guy up inside there. I've got a cultist. I've got a grenade cultist. I've got a regular cultist down there. I've got my specialist with Eagle Eye up here. And I've got another cultist here. He outflanked over to there. He rolled a 5 on the Cult ambush up to there. And back there, he also, right back there, he got a 5 on the Cult ambush and back in those lines back there. So that is it for deployment for the Genestealer Cult. Going over deployment here, everything else is in reserves because they've been, they got the outflank special rule, so they're held in reserves. So these guys here are going to be going. We've got jetbike. Up inside here, we've got 2 of the Rangers. The one on the right there is the Warlord, right? Is that the guy?
Nope, Warlord.
Oh, no, the Warlord is in outflanking in reserve, sorry. So he's got a regular guy there. He's got his Feel No Pain guy there. And back over in here, he's got his Reaping Volley guy. And back over in the corner there, we've got the regular guy. And he infiltrated, his specialist with infiltrate. Oh, and he's got another guy up inside the tower over there. So, that is deployment. As of right now, Genestealer Cult will be going first. Unless he can seize the initiative on a 4+ because of his leader characteristic. Yeah, oh, he would have done it on a regular roll. Wow, impressive. All right, so we will come back to you after movement phase for the Eldar here on turn 1. So movement phase for the Eldar here on turn 1. All of his jet bikes are shooting up the board here, looking to get some shots onto my dude bros. So, that is it for movement phase. So we will come back to you with the shooting phase here on turn 1. Starting out the shooting phase, that guy is going to try to take him out. So, hitting on a 3. No hit. All right, so he is going to fire into my Genestealer here. So, 4 shots, hitting on 3s. We've got 4 hits. Wounding on strength 6, so wounding on 2s. We've got 4 wounds. 4 3-up cover saves because of night fight. Get back here. / stealth. They also have stealth anyway, but 3-up night fight saves. Oh no, wow. Okay, he was destined to be dead. So that is first blood. Womp womp. He is going to fire into him up here. So hitting on 3s. We've got 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. So we got 3 wounds. 3 3-up cover saves. What? You can't. What? So that's, yeah, those failed. So his reaping volley guy is going to go 1, 2, and then 2 shots into him. So we'll start from the right here, hitting on 3. No. Next guy, hitting on a 3. That's cocked. No. Then 2 shots onto this guy over here. You got 2 hits on him, of course. Wounding on 2s, got 1 wound. 1 3-up save. Hey, I actually made a save. Woo! He is going to fire into the Genestealer down there, hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Wounding on a 4. That is not a wound. All right, this sniper guy there is going to fire into that Genestealer right there. So, hitting on a 4.
3.
Oh, hitting on a 3, sorry. That's a hit. Wounding on a 4. No, nothing there. This guy here is going to shoot at that Genestealer down there, hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Wounding on a 4. No.
That's the third one.
That's the third one. Yeah, let me hear you complain about rolling ones, John. Let me hear you. Let me hear you complaining. All right, he is going to shoot into my leader over here. Hitting on 3s. Wow, that's a fair number of 1s there, John. Wounding on 2s. We got 2 wounds. 2 3-ups. Ah, that is slay the leader. Bwah, bwah. And this guy here is going to fire into that Genestealer over there, hitting on 3s. Okay, wounding on 2s. Okay, so that is 4 wounds. 4 3-up saves. Wow. All right, he did 2. He's dead 2.
This guy.
All right, so that is it for the shooting phase. He's going to do some jump, shoot, jump moves, but otherwise, we will come back to you after movement phase for the Genestealers here on turn 1. All right, movement phase for the Genestealer Cult. This guy ran up this way. These guys are shuffling up this way. He stood still back here. These guys are also making their way up here. Well, he moved 1 inch, so he just kind of stayed where he was. He jumped over this way. He just kind of shuffled around over there, and he moved up under there. So that is it for the movement phase for the Genestealer Cult. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. So we're going to start with the shooting phase with my mining laser here is going to shoot into him. He is going to jink. So, hitting on a 4. That is not a hit. Womp womp. These 2 guys are going to fire into him. Hitting on 4s. Got 1 hit. Toughness 4, right? So wounding on a 5. No, nothing there. This guy here is going to fire into the guy up there. Hitting on a 4. That's a hit. Toughness 3. So wounding on a 4. That's a wound. 3-up cover. He's good. All right, this guy with the grenade launcher is going to fire into him. So hitting on a 4. No hit. Now my other grenade launcher guy is going to fire into that one there, who is not going to jink. So, hitting on a 4. That's a hit. Wounding on a 2. That is a wound. 3-up armor save. He's good. This guy down here is going to fire into the guy up there. Hitting on a 3. No. All right, that's it for the shooting phase, and that's it for the Genestealer Cult turn. We'll come back to you. We've got a couple guys that are going to run, but that's boring to watch. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Eldar on turn 2. All right, movement phase for the Eldar. These guys shot up this way. He shot up over here. He shot up over here, and he shot up over here. And all of the Rangers stood where they were. Oh, but his leader did come in, so he put them bravely right back in the corner. Where he outflanked back in the corner. So that is it for movement phase for the Eldar here on turn 2. So we'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so the guy who jinked is going to fire into my Genestealer, hitting on 6s.
Yeah.
He did get 1 hit, wound on 2. That's a wound. 4-up cover save. Yeah, woo! And now this guy who didn't jink is going to fire into the Genestealer, hitting on 3s. Okay, 2 hits, wounding on 2s. Okay, 1 wound. 4-up cover save. No. He did.
I know.
All right, so here comes Spicy Boy with his reaping volley shots. He's gonna shoot 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're gonna start up here. Number 1, hitting on a 3. No. Number 2. That's a hit. Wounded on 2. That's a wound. 4-up cover save. He's good with a fill phase. Woo! And then we've got number 3. That's a hit. Wounded on 2. That is a wound. 4-up cover save. Oh, this guy, no, he's out. Oh, I was thinking, is he 25% scared from this thing?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. And he makes it. Woo!
Just have him all survive.
And then we have this guy coming over here. Hitting on a 3. That is a hit. Wounded on a 2.
Yes.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. This guy back here is going to fire into my mine and laser guy. Hitting on a, not a cocked. That's a hit with a 4. So wounded on a 4. No wound. Now the guy in the balcony is going to do the same, hitting into him. So hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Wounded on a 4. That is a wound. All right, 3-up cover save. Count it. Woo!
Back to basics.
And now he's going to fire into the grenade launcher guy here. So hitting on 3s. We got 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. We got 2 wounds. 2 4-up cover saves. Oh, he made 1. Didn't make the other. He did. All right, he is going to fire into the Genestealer over here. Hitting on 3s. Okay, we got 1 hit. Wounded on 2. Don't throw it away yet, because here we go. Wounded on 2. That's a wound. Never underestimate my ability to roll a die that will hurt me. So, 3-up cover save. Oh, he made it! Woo! His leader, who moved, because he just came on the board, is going to snap fire into my Genestealer. Hitting on a 6. Nope, no hit. Now the guy in the tower is going to shoot into him, hitting on a 3. No. All right, so this guy is going to fire into my Genestealer, hitting on the 3. That's cocked. I wanted to be a 2.
Nope, it's a 1.
That's a 1, not going to hit. All right, so that's it for the shooting phase. No one's going to charge, so we will come back to you after movement phase for the Genestealer Cult here on turn 2. All right, movement phase for the Genestealer Cult. He stood still. He came in from reserves. These guys shuffled up towards him. These guys moved up here. He came in from reserves back over there. He came in from reserves, because he's actually a leader for the Neophyte Hybrids, not my leader in the kill team. So he came in and rolled a 6, so he's moved 3 inches away from his leader. Let's see what I can do over there, which would be kind of sweet. He thought he was safe back in the corner. Ha-ha! You're never safe from the Genestealer Cult. Getting in a little too close there. He moved in over this way towards him. And he just moved over here, shoveled here onto the objective. And that is it for the movement phase. So we will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, this guy is going to fire into him. And John, being the spicy boy he is saying that he is not going to jink. He said he's not going to jink. So here we go. Hitting on a 4. Oh, of course. Spicy. All right, this guy here is going to shoot into his jet bike over here. So, 2 shots, because he's in rapid fire range, hitting on 4s. I got 1 hit, wounding on a 5, because they're toughness 4, right? Wounding on a 5. No, nothing there. Grenade launcher guy here is going to shoot into him. So, hitting on a 4. That's a hit, wounding on a 2. That's a wound. I thought I saw that one coming. 3-up armor save. Good. No, he's good. All right, so he is going to shoot with an auto pistol into him. Hitting on a 4. No, again with the 1s. He is going to fire into him. So hitting on a 4. That's a hit. Wounding on a 4. That's a wound. 2-up cover save because he's got shrouded.
Yeah.
He's good. He is going to shoot him with a pistol. So, hitting on a 4. That's a hit. Wounding on a 4. It's cocked on a 4. That's a wound. Oh, man. 5-up armor save. Oh. No, and he dies. So that is slay the leader. Woo! All right, these 2 guys are both going to fire into him over there. So 4 shots, rapid firing into him, hitting on 4s. All right. Ooh, 3 hits, John. Wounding on 5s. 2 wounds, John. 3-up armor saves. Oh, and he goes down. Woo! I'll take that. All right, so that's it for the shooting phase. Into the assault phase. He is going to assault into him. So, looking for 6s. Oh, he got 2 6s. Wounded on 2s. 2 wounds. What's the AP on that?
AP dash.
AP dash. So I've got 2 5-up saves. There's still a chance. Oh, no, he did. Oh, 2 4s. Ah, that hurt so bad. And now he is going to charge into him. So, hitting on 6s, got 1, wounding on a 2. That's a wound. Oh, come on. 5 up. Invul save. Yeah, he made it! Woo! And now double ones. And now his charge. Oh, God. With fleet. 5 inches, is that in? Please tell me that's in. God, oh man, we're gonna figure this one out. Oh, I just made it in, thank God, all right. So, the fight sub phase over here. I've got 3 base attacks plus 3 base attacks plus 1 for extra close combat weapon because of the Scything Talons, plus 1 for the charge, so I got 5 attacks. I'm gonna be going first, initiative 6. So, these are going to be hitting on 3s. All right, all hits, which is pretty good. Wounding on 4s, 6s are rending. We got a rend, so he is dead. All right, so I will consolidate, and then we will come back to you with the after movement phase for the Eldar here on turn 3.
Oh man!
All right, movement phase for the Eldar here. These guys all shuffled around, and he shuffled around, and all of the Rangers stayed where they were. So that is it for the movement phase. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so the guy up there is going to fire his sniper rifle into him, hitting on a 3. That is not a hit. This guy is now going to shoot into him, hitting on a 3. That is a hit, wounding on a 4. That is a wound with rending, but so he's got a 5-up invul save. Come on, baby. You can do this. No, invul save. Yeah, he's got an invul save. Yeah, pure strains, baby. Oh, spicy to the max. Here we go. All right, 5-up. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, with a 5-up. Woo! And the scatter laser is going to shoot into him, hitting on 3s. I got 3 hits, wounding on 2s. Got 2 wounds, 2 5-up invul saves. Come on, baby, you can do this. Make up for that triple 1 before. Oh, I saw that first 5. I got all excited, and then I got unexcited when I realized he was dead. So he's dead. This guy up here is going to fire into my mining laser guy back here, hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Wounding on a 4. That's a wound. 3 up, cover save. He's good with a filth phase. Woo! And now the other sniper is going to do the exact same thing into him, hitting on a 3. That is a hit. Wounded on a 4. That is a wound. 3 up, cover save. Oh, of course. No. Oh, he did. All right, Reaping Spicy Boy over here is going to shoot into these 2 guys, 2 shots into each. So we'll go with the guy on the right there. Hitting on 3s, 1 hit. Oh no, is that? Oh, no hits on them. So 2 shots on him, 1 hit, wounding on a 2. No. Oh wow! All right, he is not the great. He's not that great. Apparently, what you need to do with scatter lasers is only shoot at one thing, because if you shoot at multiple things, it becomes too unwieldy to handle. For example, he is going to shoot into him with all of his shots, hitting on 3s. Yep. Yeah, see, that's how you do it with 4 hits. All right. Wounding on 2s. We got 3 wounds. 3 4-up cover saves. Oh, come on. You know, I almost hate losing, just missing 1 more than I hate missing all 3. Because all 3, it's like, all right, well, you didn't have a chance. On that one, I feel like it had done something else. I could have been fine. So he's dead. And with that kill, we have break the enemy. Bwomp, bwomp. All right, that's it for the shooting phase for the Eldar. We will come back to you with the break tests. All right, so starting off the break test. All my leader is dead, so we're just going to start with regular guys here. He is going to roll, and he is good. He is going to roll, and he is good, just good. The guy on the right there is going to roll. He is good. Guy on the left is going to roll. He is dead. Okay. The guy back over there is going to roll. He is good with a 7. And then the guy back there is going to roll. He is good as well. And I think that might be all I have on the table. So, they all passed there. So we'll come back to you after movement phase. All right, movement phase for the Genestealer Cult. He moved over this way. He stood where he was. He stood where he was. I got that one guy back over here. came in from reserves, and then there's a guy, I don't know if you can see him, he's kind of like back over there. He moved in, he was the one that was back there to begin with, he moved over. So that is it for movement phase. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. He is going to fire into him with a pistol. So, one shot, hitting on a 4. That's a hit. Wounding on a 5. That's a wound. 3 up armor save.
Good.
Oh, he's good. This guy is going to rapid fire into this guy over here. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. We got 1 wound. 3 up. Oh, he's good. All right, my 2 guys back there are going to fire into his guy up top there. So we've got 4 shots rapid firing into there. Hitting on 4s. Okay, we got 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. All right, that's the thing. And this guy is going to fire into him, hitting on a 4. Nope, no hit there. All right, so that, oh no, I got 1 more. And then he is going to rapid fire into the guy on the top there. So 2 shots, hitting on 4s. Got 1 hit, wounding on a 4. No, not a 1. All right, so that is it for the shooting phase. We'll come back to you with the assault phase.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is going to assault into him. So 4 shots Overwatch, hitting on 6s. We got no hits. All right, so charge distance, 6 inches. So he is in. All right, so we'll come back to you with the fight sub phase. All right, so into the fight sub phase. At initiative step 5, he will go first. So what's your weapon skill?
4.
4, so hitting on a 3. No hit there. So I've got 1 base attack, plus 1 for extra close combat weapon, plus 1 for the charge. So I got 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. We got 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. We got 1 wound, 3 up armor save. Oh, he's good. So we will be locked in combat. So that is it for the Genestealer Cult turn here on turn 4. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for Eldar on turn 5. All right, Eldar movement phase here. He's locked in combat. He is over here. He moved up there, and then he stood still where he was, and all of the Rangers stood where they were. So that's it for movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, he is going to shoot into him. Even though he's got the Reaping Volley, he's just going to shoot them all into there, see if it does any better. He doesn't do any better. Apparently, he just can't hit. It has nothing to do with shooting at different targets. Now, he is going to fire into him, hitting on 3s. Much better that time. Wounding on 2s. We got 3 wounds. 3. 5 up armor saves. No, he did. Yeah, he's double dead. All right. All right, so he is going to fire into my guy up here, hitting on a 3. That is a hit. Wounding on a 4. That is a wound. 3 up, cover save. No, he did. Oh, not great. Finally, a sniper killed something. And now this guy is going to shoot through the window at my dude bro back over there. So, hitting on a 3. No, he's not going to hit. It was a difficult shot. To be fair, he had to shoot it through a window. He will shoot at the guy back over in there. So, hitting on a 3. That is a hit. Wounded on a 4. That is not a wound. He is going to shoot the closer guy down there, hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Wounded on a 4. Nope, nothing there. That's it for the shooting phase. He's going to have a few jump shoot jumps, and then we'll come back to you with the fight sub phase. All right, so onto the fight sub phase. We're going to go back over here at initiative step 5. He will go first, so he's got 1 attack coming in here. Hitting on a 3, Jonathan over here. 1 attack hitting on a 3.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's all right.
I thought it was over.
No, he missed it.
All right.
Now it's over. Now I got 2 attacks because of the extra close combat weapon. Hitting on a 4. Okay, that's up to 4, which doesn't mean anything. So, locked in combat. And we will come back to you after with the break test for the Genestealer Cult on turn 5. All right, so going over break test. Let's see if he breaks. Yeah, he ran away. Apparently, it was too scary being locked in combat with him. I know, exactly. So, that guy back there. Yeah, they do. In combat, it doesn't say anything about being locked in combat. So, he's good. The other guy back over in here is also good. And then my guy back over there, he's a leader, a neophyte leader. So, he's also good. And that's all I've got. So, we will come back to you after a movement phase for the neophytes. for the Genestealer Cult here on turn 5. All right, so movement phase for the Genestealer Cult turn here on turn 5. This guy came in from reserves because I forgot to bring him in last turn. These guys jumped up over there. This guy jumped up on there. And that is it for the movement phase. So we will come back to you with the shooting phase. So this guy is going to fire into him. Hitting on a 4. That's a hit. Wounding on a 5. No wound. All right, both these guys are going to shoot pistols into him. Hitting on 4s. All right, so he is going to shoot a pistol into him. Hitting on a 4. That's a hit. Wounding on a 4. No wound there. So that is it for shooting phase. We'll come back to you with the assault phase. All right, so the assault phase, we're going to start with the guy back there into him. So, shuriken pistol, hitting on a 6. Nope. No. So let's see the distance over here.
Once.
Need it high. 8 inches will probably get him in. So we will move him in. Oh, maybe. We'll figure that out. All right, he just made it in. So now this guy's going to try to charge in. With 7 inches, he was way closer. So he is definitely in. All right. And now he is going to charge into him. On a 6. No. So charge distance is an 8, which will get him in. So he is in combat. All right, so we'll come back to you with the fight subphase. All right, so moving over to here, he's going to go first at initiative step 5. So he's going to attack this guy over here. So he's got 1 attack, hitting on a, what's your weapon
3?
skill?
No, it's weapon skill 4.
Weapon skill 4, so hitting on a 3, so that's a hit. Strength 3, I imagine?
Strength 3, yes.
All right, so wounding on a 4. That is a wound. 5 up armor save. No, so he goes down. And now I have 3 attacks coming back here, hitting on 4s. All right, 2 hits, wounding on 4s. We got 1 wound.
5 up.
5 up. No, so he goes down. Woo! All right, so over to here, his 1 attack, hitting on a 3. No hit there. So this guy's actually a neophyte leader. So he's got 2 attacks base, plus 1 for extra close combat weapon, plus 1 for the charge. So I got 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. All right, so I got 2 hits, wounding on 4s. Got 2 wounds, 2 5-ups. No, he goes down. All right, so that's pretty good. All right, so here's the deal. As of right now, I've killed, how many guys is that
5.
now? I've killed a total of 5 guys of his 10, so he's not broken yet. I need to kill 1 more guy to break him. Yeah, right now he's not broken, and right now, the way it is, I hold 1 objective, I hold 2 objectives. I also have Slay the Leader. I also have Line Breaker. So I have 4 points. He has First Blood, Slay the Leader, Line Breaker, and an objective.
And break the enemy.
And break the enemy. And break the enemy. Sorry. And break. I knew there was a reason. And break the enemy. So right now he has 5 points. I have 4 points. John, do you want to roll?
Do you want to roll?
No. Well, no, because I will roll a 1. So here we go.
Give me one of your dice.
Oh, give me one of the. Okay, he's going to roll. Oh, yes, we'll make someone else roll. Here we go. We've got Wallace is going to come in here with the guest roll. Does it go on to a turn 6? It does! So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Eldar here on turn 6. All right, so movement phase for the Eldar. These guys moved, shuffled around over here. He shuffled a bit over there, staying within 3 inches of the objective, and everyone else stood still. Well, the 2 other sniper guys stood still. So that is it for the movement phase here. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, the Spicy Boy Special is going to come on up here, and he's going to shoot 2 into him. 2 into him. Let's start with the one over here. Hitting on 3s. All right. Spicy Boy Special. Now 2 into him. Hey, 2 hits over there. Wounding on 2s. That's 2 wounds. 2, 3 up. Cover saves. He's dead. He is dead. All right. So that's true. That's the thing that happened. All right. So this guy over here is going to fire into him up there. So we got 4 shots hitting on 3s. All right. We got 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. We got 3 wounds.
3 ups.
3 ups.
Can you go to ground?
I can go to ground. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's best to go to ground with? No, he's not going to go to ground. because I need him. I really need him alive. So, 3 ups. Okay, I should have gone to ground. Those fill faces are to expose the fact that I was definitely supposed to go to ground. So he is dead. Womp womp. And this guy is going to fire into him, hitting on 3s. Got 4 hits, wounding on 2s. That is 4 wounds. 4 3-up saves. I am going to go to ground. So 4 2-up saves. Hey, I would have made it with a 3-up. John, way to make me do that. All right, so he is still alive. Woo! And this guy is going to take a shot into him, hitting on a 3. That's a hit, wounded on a 4. That's a wound. 2 up. Oh, yeah, with a fill phase. All right, so that is it for the shooting phase for the Eldar. They're going to do some jump shoot jumps. We will come back to you with the break test for the Genestealer Cult. All right, so my lone Genestealer Cult guy there. Let's see if he breaks. No, he is staying really well there. So, we will come back to you with, he's not going to move because he's just going to be standing up since he went to ground like a big old idiot. So we'll come back to you with his snapshots. All right, so he is going to snap shoot at Spicy Boy. So here we go. Looking for a fill face to hit. Come on, baby. Come on. The 4R Emperor calls for this. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, so that's the end. That's how this ends. Because at this point, I can't win after making the wrong call on who to put to ground, who to go to ground with. So that is an Eldar victory. It was close there. I mean, super close there at the bottom of turn 5. But super close, super fun. It just goes to show you the Genestealer Cult. At first, it looked really bad because they just kept losing guys, and that's I think what it is. I need to get used to running horde armies. I'm not used to that. I'm used to Space Marines when I only have like 5 guys, and every single wound that I take is like the end of the world for me. So I need to get used to just being able to remove guys left and right and be okay with it, and just keep chugging along. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I had a super blast. I hope my opponent did. Him and his Spicy Boy special over there. So, I have been Phil, the Glacial Geek, as always. My opponent has been John, Spicy Boy Mob Rules. So, make sure that you check out John's podcast, the Mob Rules. You can go on Facebook. It's facebook.com/mobrulesak. Check it out. I'm also on there, so it's a little bit of self-promotion too, but check it out. It's pretty cool. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed it, and until next time, have fun.